All right, everybody, welcome back to the Forbidden Mountain. Today we have a special episode as I am here with not one but two guests. Mr. AJ, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
We're here, right? We're in it. We're
We're,
about to we're about
we're
to
here.
drop some details on everyone. And of course,
Good stuff.
below is Mr. Vo Yang. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing awesome.
Awesome. So, before we get right into it, right? How about you guys just tell me what we're here for? What are we talking about today?
So today we are really excited to introduce the first 5K event for the entire Minnesota State area. We have a vast community with dozens of stores, but this is our first 5K event. And in fact, it's so big, we're making it into a weekend extravaganza. We're going to be having Lorcana vendors coming in of all different sorts and types. We're going to be having food trucks. I'll let Vo explain on that bit. The site's also going to have hot and cold beverages available for people. Whenever you are coming for the event, you're going to get a wristband, which will get you $1 off cold drinks. So that's even like super awesome. We've got a hotel booking reservation block. So there's so much to go on. And I mean, of course, the big thing for us as in the Midwest, we get to have you come and be our special guest. So, I mean, what could be more cool than that? So
I'm extremely excited. For one, I do have friends in the area, which is great. I haven't been to Minnesota in probably about 7 or 8 years now. So getting to come out there and meeting these people that honestly, like I've grown friends with through Discord and like our Discord community over the last 5 or 6 years, I've never met some of these people in person. So like it was really just like extra bonus on the top that I get to like come hang out and then go to dinner with those guys, have a fun weekend with everybody, and then meet your guys' community, which I mean, from talking to like my own friends and like hearing about this over the last several months, you guys are crazy. Like you have you have so much going on every day of the week that it's like it blows my mind. Like I'm jealous. I'm a Philadelphian that's jealous of the community that you guys have going and building. It's crazy.
The feeling is mutual. Our community is excited to meet you too, Dan. It's going to be an awesome collaboration.
I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of Lorcana to be played that weekend, and of course, it is. It's the opening weekend for Set Championships.
Yep.
So it's already like a busy Lorcana competitive weekend, which everyone's already excited for.
Yep.
But when you throw food trucks in, like everyone gets excited. So I know you're very excited about the food trucks, but why don't you tell us about some of this stuff that we can expect? For everyone coming.
Yeah. So everybody's coming to Minnesota, and we are known for our great Minnesota get together, the Minnesota State Fair. And I'm gonna just put it out there that our two biggest things at the Minnesota State Fair is probably cheese curds and corn dogs. And those are two of the stands that we're gonna have there. We have another slot pending. We'll see what's gonna fill that third slot, but cheese curds and corn dogs can't beat that.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm ready for it. Like,
yeah.
One of the best parts of traveling to events like this is like that experience. So it's really cool that you guys are kind of just even adding like a layer to it. You're like, hey, I know you're gonna come to the store, and like for anyone that has not been to Game Center, this picture right here does not do it justice, literally at all. I'll probably add some more post pictures in editing, in all honesty, of the store, but the store is massive. I remember the first time I was there. Listen, we're playing a kind of PG game, but I remember the first time I was there when I was able to go and sit down and order a beer, and I was like,
"Yep,
what am I doing here?"
Yep.
Why isn't this a normal, regular thing whenever I play games?
Yeah.
So
I have to be the adult in the room and say, of course, alcoholic beverages are not going to be allowed in the play space for the tournament. But outside of that, it's going to be awesome where there are alcoholic beverages available, hot and cold drinks. So, but of course, Ravensburger has their rules that we got to abide by. So,
we got to respect. We got to respect the rules.
Respect.
And
totally.
Game Center we are partnering up with Game Center. So everybody that's going to be coming in is going to be getting a wristband. So you're going to be getting $1 off all their drinks. And I believe that does include their adult beverages too. So.
So when you scrub out, you can just hit the bar.
Yep, exactly.
Hit the bar, buy a box or two, just go all out. It'll be great.
That's very fair. Yeah. So this is your first event hosting this, right? So this is kind of like a bit of a trial error, right? Like, but this is something that you guys plan on, delivering as often, as fairly as possible, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd love to be able to do more with our entire community. So,
Yeah, this event
and
is completely community run. I mean, we're partnering up with the store, but they kind of just were like, we have this product for you guys to use, do something with it. So this is what me and AJ came up with.
That's
Yep.
great to hear.
Yeah, and I mean, it's me and AJ. We're heading it, but we do have other members of the community that's going to be working it, running it with us right now. We're all just kind of feeling it out, and we hope that this becomes a regular thing. Our entire community's really looking forward to it. So
yep.
It's very good. So let's talk about Saturday, right? So we have a $75 entry, which gets you 2 packs. First place prize is $1,500 and 4 boxes. I mean, that's basically a $2,000 prize. I guess.
Yep, it's exactly what it is.
That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. Second place, 504 boxes. Third and fourth, 202 boxes. 5th through 8 is 100 and a box. 9th through 16 is a half a box. I mean, I think a lot of issues when it comes to running events, especially if we're talking like people wanting to travel and people like really coming out to these different events, it has to be worth that travel cost. And, we've seen Star City Games host similar events with similar prizes, and, they're getting, 100 plus people to some of these events, which is great. I mean, I think we had 175 a couple weeks ago. Georgia this weekend did the 8K. They had 220 players. What type of spacing are we looking at for Game Center that you guys are prepared for?
Great question. So what's nice with Game Center is they have when you walk in, you're going to notice a general play area. We are not in the general play area.
Ooh.
They actually have 2 special venue rooms. So what's going to happen is when you hit the general play space, you're actually going to be venturing a little bit off to your left and entering a small room. This small room is going to have the registration tent along with all of these vendors. We have 10 by 10 spaces for vendors, which vendor applications are open right now. And was that?
Link in the description.
Yes, link in the description. We'll get that there. And so vendor applications will be open. It's a 10 by 10 space. They can either bring their own table or we provide a table for them. And so we're going to be having, which the only thing is because Game Center sells sealed product. They say, hey, don't sell sealed product. But we're looking for singles vendors. We're looking for vendors that sell either notebooks or those boogie boards that I've seen going around. Disney bags, paraphernalia. Let's say the pins, the Funko Pops, anything Disney, we want it. We want it because there's been other conventions that have been there. It's a huge room that will fit a lot of vendors. And then the doors from that room open into the main play space where we can fit up to 180 players fairly comfortably.
Good.
There's going to be screens all along the back wall there, so that way you'll be able to see the timers. You're going to be able to see the matchups, even though people will be on their phones for the matchups as well. But it is going to be a big space, and if I had it my way, we'd also be pumping some, pretty amazing Disney jams while you guys are playing. But I don't want to be too cheesy either. So
maybe just leading up to it.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll let you guys focus. I know.
Yeah, this is a first time event, so Game Center just gave us that room for now just to work with. But we were talking with them, like, say this thing just blows the capacity out. They're gonna give us the entire play space, so we could, potentially have upwards of 200-300 people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially,
so,
if it gets there,
So potentially, there's like a soft limit of 180, but if there is a need for more, then it's possible.
Yep,
definitely,
exactly.
It's a big place.
Oh, it's massive. I've been there twice, I think, in my lifetime, and I've never even been into this area. I didn't even know this area you guys were talking about existed. So, like, in my mind, I'm like, what? Like, it's bigger? Like, okay.
Yeah, Game Center is huge. They produce another TCG in-house, actually. They produce Keyforge in-house, but that's another thing. We're here for Lorcana, right?
Yeah, we're here for Lorcana, but like Asmodee is like right across the street, right?
Yep.
So like that's do they do like tours or anything like that?
They do.
So it's just another thing. Like, hey, if you're traveling in, you get there on Friday and there isn't a set championship to play in, there's something new to do. You can always just take a tour and check out a pretty awesome facility.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, if people are flying in on Friday night, let me tell you, we can also get you the link to the Disney Lorcana Minnesota TCG Facebook page. On that Facebook page, you'll notice a spreadsheet. It is designed and run by me, and it will literally let you see every single venue in the entire state that is running a league for that day. It'll give you the time, it'll give you the place, it'll give you the phone number, it'll tell you how much to get in, it'll tell you if it's casual or Swiss, it'll tell you what the prize support is. So if people are flying in Friday night, you're like, you know what, let's go do a little casual thing there. Great, you can do that. I'm also going to be having a list of all of our set championships. And if anyone has a set championship Friday night, that's a great opportunity to go get your Stitch mat so you can bring it in to play at the 5K.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm hesitant to add it to the descriptions because I run the Philadelphia Facebook group, and you put me to shame. Like, I have a pinned post with some information, and you're like, "Hey, I got this spreadsheet for like 35 stores," and I'm like, "That's awesome." Like, yeah.
Don't worry. I tell you what, I can even work with you, and I can get you guys a spreadsheet. I'll do it for you, no cost. I'll help.
I mean, sadly, it wouldn't be that difficult because we don't have that much going on. But it is one of those. So it's really cool to hear it, though. I'm definitely excited. I'm getting in early on Friday, so I don't know. Maybe I peek in. Maybe I show up and hang out at one of these stores.
Mhm.
Who knows? Should be fun. But I'm definitely excited. We're gonna stream the event. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna cast it. We're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be hopefully massive, right? Like that's the whole hope here. That's why we're getting the information out. One more time, you guys want to talk about that hotel block real quick? Kind of fill that in, right?
So the hotel block is going to be at the DoubleTree by Hilton in Roseville. So it's literally just down the street from this little venue here called Game Center. So the block rates are going to be available for the first 40 people that will follow this QR code here. Now, that being said, I actually have talked to them, and the hotel is like, well, this is normally the slow season. So they're going to be keeping an eye on this link fairly early. And if you go, it'll be $129 a night. So you can either choose the king room or the double queen. And this will also come with breakfast as well, which is a $15 value per person. So that's a really good value there as well. And it's a great hotel. It's a really nice facility. They are actually known for their chocolate chip cookies upon welcome.
They are. Hold on.
It's good stuff.
So delicious. So absolutely delicious. Continue. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's kudos to the cookies, man. Kudos to the cookies. Everybody will also be getting a little welcome letter when you get in, welcoming you to the Lorcana room block and basically confirming everything that you're there for. So it's a really great deal. You do need to book by April 5th. So that's the only kicker. So, but they're going to keep an eye on it. So if you are trying to book rooms and it's saying it's not available, you can also call the hotel. Details will be actually in the QR code if you follow that to the Facebook event. The full hotel details are there that you can even call them and say, hey, we need room for this block, and they'll open up that space for you. So
perfect.
We want to get in everybody that we can.
Spoilers, I'll be staying there, so I'm already hanging out. You never know. We can hang out by the pool, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
April maybe is an indoor pool.
Yes, but it's unseasonably warm right now.
Well, but my luck is I'll fly in and then it'll snow or something.
Yeah, right. Don't say that. No.
Don't say. Yeah, don't. Let's not curse it. Let's not curse it.
Yeah. So, but is there anything else that you guys want to deliver before we get out of here?
I guess me and AJ, we do have like a special thing on our Minnesota page right now for this 5K. We are doing a special Facebook group giveaway.
Okay.
We're giving away 3 different prizes. We're giving away a trove, a gift set, and a set of blisters, all from Inklands. And this is all from the community. So anybody who is joined in the page on that day. And why don't we put the caveat in there that they also have to be subscribed to you, Dan?
Oh, that
And-
sounds very nice. Thanks, guys.
So we'll check in on that. Make sure that they're subscribed to you, and they're members of our page. And on a date, though, probably the week before the 5K is set to go off, we're going to do the drawing then. So it's going to be first winner is going to win the 3 blister packs, then the gift set, then the trove.
Oh,
So
sounds good.
that's something we wanted to do more often in our community. So this is only going to be the second giveaway that we're doing, but it's been a lot of fun
Yeah.
just giving back to the community. So
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to meet everybody. It's, again, I have some friends out there already, and they have nothing ever but good things to say about the community. So I'm very excited to get out there, have the conversations, meet people. I like warm hugs if you don't know me, so we can hug it out. I'm an
Nice.
Olaf fan. By then, we'll probably have lots of set 4 stuff to talk about. So hey, it'll be a
Oh,
great
yeah.
weekend.
Yep, we got that big announcement tomorrow, so we'll see what that's about too.
Mhm.
Yep.
We'll find out. Before we know it, we'll find out, right?
Mhm.
Well, guys, thank you so much for delivering this information. Again, everyone watching, the links are all in the description below. The QR codes are probably already on the screen somewhere. Looking forward to seeing everybody in Minnesota. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.